Alright. Let's do this. Pin. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna tag GDS and I guess then we'll see. And we'll see who the first 5 people are. I'm gonna wait just a little bit before I tag GDS, so the people who actually have notifications on can pull up. How's it going? It's going decent. Hope you're all doing fine as well. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit before I tag GDS. Okay, there's enough. There's enough levels in the queue already. I think I can just tag GDS. That's the wrong. Okay, hold on. There we go. I should probably also tag my own server. The face at the bottom. Oh, you guys noticed? Yeah, he's chilling. Those who know. Yeah, he wanted he wanted to join the stream today. All right. You forgot to update the thumbnail to have the Elder mod badge. I literally forgot to do it, like, completely. You got globed? I do, but it makes my game lag, so I would avoid doing that on stream. Okay. That's actually crazy. The first 3 levels in the queue I have all played before. That's insane. So I'll just skip the ones I've already played. Okay, let's... First one. Under 3,000 objects. This looks cool for under 3,000 objects. Wait, let me check the... Yeah, the... Okay, please do not bring any recent events or any politics into this chat. This is a level request stream. This is not a this is not a world news stream, okay? With doing like when you're doing like low object levels, you often tend to scale up stuff. But as you can see, it's incredibly blurry, which makes it look quite not that good. Also, I don't understand what this shaking is. Is this shaking like? Is this shaking like from a shader? Is it a shake trigger? Because whatever it is, it's quite distracting and disorienting. Wait, a remix of this song is on Newgrounds? Also, hey Destriv, I see you. Hope you're doing well. I can't believe this song is like a remix of this song is on Newgrounds. That's insane. Wait. I found a little visual bug. You can see the bottom of this structure. I am very close to being eligible to be monetized. I think after this stream, I might be eligible, which is cool. But that's besides the point. This level was decent. Thank you for the congrats. The middle parts were pretty cool. But I'm in general not a fan of the overscaled objects that become like super blurry. The shakes are also a little bit too much, and these like camera rotations. I don't like when it like jolts that much. But otherwise, this is pretty cool for the object count. Yeah, I can kind of tell that you ran out of objects when you got to this part, but it's decent. For what it is, it's quite cool. I'll probably set it for star rate. No IDs in chat, bro. Oh, what's up, Clips? Alright, level number 2. Bro, smiling in that corner for 2 hours challenge, yeah. Alright, this seems like an older style level. Some Fear of Everything type thing going on. This is neat so far. I don't know how I feel about the block colors in that ship, but this seems heavily inspired by Theory of Everything. Well, Theory of Everything 2, rather. Alright, let's see this. Okay. The designs are solid, but I feel like you could have done more with pulsing. Because the song is really intense, but the pulses don't really convey that all that much. It's also good to clean up your designs a little bit. Like, the first parts were quite clean, but like, these parts feel a little bit unpolished with like the overly saturated glow on the structures. And then, obviously, like, the overlapping blending details that you can see in many of the parts. Like, you're doing some things pretty well, but I think you need to work a little more on cleaning up your stuff. and mixing together, like trying some different color combos to make your levels look a bit better. I guess decent. Definitely improving. But yeah, Infra is also right. Some parts just felt like they were like directly ripped out of Theory of Everything 2, for example. So I'm not gonna send it, but you're on the right track for sure. Oh my god, I've played like all of these, bro. There's so many levels in the form that I've already played. That have already been requested to me. Okay. Guys, y'all excited for the get stuck on 75 XP for 2 hours shot? Dude, I'm so hyped to see everyone just stuck on the exact same XP. Because YouTube is unable to properly program an A-level XP system. I remember this creator. I think I played a level from them last stream. Okay, a little too strong on the shaders for my taste here. Yeah, I was gonna say that this level just looks the exact same. It looks really similar to the one I played last time. Like, I know that was also a free coin, which just... I don't like free coins. Like, in a way, I kind of understand why this creator keeps doing the same thing over and over again. It's because they found something that they're able to make, and then something that RobTop also likes, because I have noticed they've gotten a lot of dailies recently. But I really want this creator to actually try some new things for once. Because it does get quite exhausting seeing the exact same level over and over again. Like, there's no real variety going on. That's also just a skip, apparently? I didn't even mean for that to happen. Okay, that one had hitboxes. I was just testing. But bro, wait, the fact that there's just hitboxes missing as well is crazy. Like, you could have put in the slight bit of extra effort to playtest your level as well, at the very least. I don't think I'm gonna send this. Looks a bit too similar to his other levels. I wish he would do something new, finally. Like, you have 67 creator points. Like, you can definitely make, like, a slightly different style or have some different ideas in your levels. And there's also, like, some issues with, like, gameplay skips, poor playtesting, and also... not the best shader use in my opinion. So yeah, no send. Can I ask why 288 FPS? Because my monitor is 144 FPS, and usually if you unlock FPS with vanilla settings, it's good to go for a multiple of what your hertz is, because it makes it smoother. Hey, this is interesting. very glowy. It seems like this. Okay, interesting gameplay. Okay, what you can just jump over that orb. Okay. Okay, this clearly just seems like a ROP top level mix type thing. But perhaps a little too reliant on glow. Because like using glow can be good to like make your designs pop out a little bit. That ship has lower gravity, and that transition just didn't work. Okay. But like I think it's good practice to sometimes use glow to make your designs pop out more, but if you rely on glow too much, it makes your level look less polished. And overly bright glow can also look very, very messy. What's up, Bioto? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I definitely wish this level did a little bit more, something more interesting than just various ROP top main levels with glow. And the fact that like the transitions are also quite broken, like definitely could have done with could have done with some better playtesting. So I'm not gonna send it. What's up, Snow Eye? Alright, let's play the next level. So this is the 5th level out of the first 5, and after that we're gonna be doing random number. Bro, how did you know I was Snow Eye? Because I've seen, like, I checked your channel and I just saw multi-arm. So this is neat. Quite trippy. I am terrified of the gameplay though, so I'm gonna go practice. Okay, there's some trippy color use in this one. That's cool. Pretty cool. This part feels a bit messy compared to the first one. I liked how clean the first one was. The first part. Okay, no, I see some song representation here as well, which is I respect. Would be cool to see a bit more movement. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think the first one was still my favorite part. But there's some cool ideas going on here. Definitely a little bit grainy. Now, I can't tell if this is just overscaled graininess or if there's like a different object, like a textured like checkerboard object here. But it looks a little bit messy. Like, this level could definitely be way better with some movements and just a little bit more cleaning up. Oh, it was also hack verified. Because the percentage is broken. Which means that they didn't verify the level legitimately. Like, this first part is really clean. Like, there's a nice contrast between the blocks and then, like, the very simple background. Can you make a face cam overlay of the smile, too? Maybe for next stream. I don't wanna deal with that like during stream. Yeah, I think this level kind of struggles with like keeping itself clean and dynamic. Like the ideas are super cool, but it just comes across a little bit too static. And oh, I guess I died as well. Would you rather have a thinking space 2 son or an amethyst daughter? That is a crazy question. Ooh. I'm not gonna send it because it desperately needs cleaning up and movements, but the ideas are pretty good. So you definitely have that creativity going for you. No English only in chat, rather. Alright. It's time. Wait. That's not the... Hold on. Where's the mangosteen one? Yeah! There it is. Alright. So, how many levels are there? There's 304 levels already? Bruh. Yo, what's up, Minay? Hope you're doing well. Bro, 304 levels already is crazy work. I've been live for like 2 seconds, bro. Okay, so if it rolls a valid 3-digit number, I'll play the 3-digit number. But if it rolls something like too high, I'll just do the first 2 digits. So, okay, so 775. So I'll just do 77, and then next time I'll do the last 2 digits. Okay, I'm seeing XL 1 minute 45 seconds. Something's up here. Okay, this is cool. Wait, this kind of cooks. Hold up. I'm hearing the level out. Whoa, that is trippy. Okay, I don't know how I feel about the game slowing down because it makes it hard to read, but this is pretty cool. The designs are obviously like a little bit rougher on the edges with like the glow use, but it's so charming. I still like it a lot. The level is a little bit difficult to read because of the camera movements here and there and those speed changes, but okay, interesting. Oh, there I am.
The blue flower of life, covered in interstellar dust. The iris. What is out there?
Dude, this end screen like 35 seconds long. That's crazy, bro. Bro, you did not have to do all that for the end screen. You that's kind of crazy. No, what? What do you mean Google Assistant popped up after I said that? I didn't even say anything, bro. No, this is very charming. I think I'll definitely send this, but you definitely did not need to be doing all that with the end screen. Okay, the gameplay is pretty fun. If you get used to the camera movements and stuff, the gameplay is pretty good. Yeah, the camera movements do kind of still make it a bit sudden, but this level's cool. I'm feeling a feature send on this. It's a little rougher on the edges, but it's super charming. Oh yeah, we gotta sit here for a little bit. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Giving the ability to make the end screen skippable would be actually be a pretty good idea. You actually predicted Sync's stream title? It's crazy, bro. It's almost as if I know him. I read his mind. Yeah, this was pretty creative. I'll send it for feature. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think even if the end screen was skippable, I don't think I would have. I don't think it would have affected my opinion. But yeah, I think it's just good practice to 478, so it's 47. Who's screaming in the background, bro? There's some like random kids outside. Like okay, there's like a park thing right near my like apartment building, and they scream so unbelievably loud. Like sometimes it literally feels like I'm hearing them like get like beaten up or something. Like they should not be. They should not be screaming that loud, bro. I might go close my windows. Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold on. Before I play that level, I'm gonna play a random auto. I'm gonna BRB and I'm gonna close my windows. So, what are we feeling? Are we feeling let's do ooh, I know. Kaleidoscopic auto. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna BRB, like, and I'll be back before the level ends. Okay, that took way less time than I expected. But I'm still gonna let this level play out. This level's really good. The song representation in this is crazy good. This is sick for 1.9. I agree. I sent this for Epic, but I don't think Rob saw the vision with my Epic send. Because I believe this got star rated. Which is crazy work. But yeah, alright. Now we can play the level. Should have definitely gone featured. I agree. Also, hey Dream Eater. Hope you're doing well. Okay, interesting. We have one of these. You know, I don't actually mind levels like these. You know, levels like Karma, for example. People do tend to call them layouts, but I feel like some of these levels do that extra little bit more. So I wouldn't really consider them layouts necessarily. Like this level, I would maybe call like more of a design or like effect thing. Like this is not just it's not just a layout, because you know what a layout consists of is just the gameplay to which you will start adding decoration, right? So like if you're starting to add like effects and stuff, then this automatically loses its status as a layout and becomes an actual, just, you know, an actual level, right? Maybe in the case of this one, some of the space is a little empty, but also there are some pretty cool like effect things going on, and the structuring is pretty good, which helps make it interesting. Like guys, if you were a mod and you got requested a like one of these like effect levels, like a simple effect layout level, would you send it? Like this isn't going to, like, I already know what I'm going to do with this level. This won't affect my opinion whatsoever. I'm just interested to hear what you guys have to say. This is a cool end screen. If the gameplay is really fun, yeah, that's a fair opinion. Yeah, I think because I'm looking at this level as not a quote-unquote effect layout. I'm looking at this level as a design level, right? Because it's not a layout anymore. It has been decorated in some form, and the visuals here look more of a like a design slash effect level. So that is how I'm judging this level, right? And while I like a lot of the effects that are going on here, and the movements are actually really nice, I do think some parts are a little bit too empty. So I will still send the level. but I will only send it for a star rate. Because I do wish there was some of the room in some parts was just a little bit more like filled, if that makes sense. But the gameplay was pretty good. Movements were nice. The pulsing and the effects also helped the level stand out. And it's pretty cool overall. If it was a little bit more detailed in some parts with like the backgrounds and like middle grounds, then I will probably send this for a feature. Do you want to try the Nong version? Yeah, no, probably not. I'm only playing if it's a Nong, I'm only playing it with the Newgrounds song. Because that's how most of the player base is gonna experience the level. So I'm gonna send this. It's pretty cool. Let me mark this as played. Right. 154. Actually, a number I can pull from the spreadsheet. 154. This level feels familiar. Oh, that's why. It's a re-upload, so I think I've already played this, maybe. Actually, no. It was a different level with the exact same song. I haven't played this. This is pretty clean. The theming is quite nice, and I like how you've incorporated the music discs into the actual gameplay. Makes it way more immersive. Wasn't this already rated? I don't remember seeing a level like this rated. Hey, this one was not also. This one was also not verified. Okay, please stop spamming, bro. Come on. It's annoying. You don't need to spam. This was quite cool. Theming was on point. I wish there were like a few more parts. I wish the level was a little bit longer. And the ending feels a little bit rushed, but it's pretty solid for what it is. So I'm gonna send it for a feature. Okay, 667. Oh no, I just realized. Alright. So I'm gonna play level 6. You know, I'm gonna play level 66 and I'm gonna play level 6-7. Yeah? 6-7. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I'm seeing them in chat. I knew it. Yep, it's over. It's so over, bro. Oh my. Okay. We're cooked. This is actually cooked, bro. This is so cooked. This is purgatory. I want out, bro. What do you mean download failed? Hello? Come on. Any moment now. This is the fastest download speed I think I've ever witnessed. That's the wrong scene. My bad. This is the fastest download thing Oh yeah, by the way, I set up Chrome finally, so we can watch videos if we get hard extreme demons. That's what the scene change was. It's kind of like a creepy pasta, you know, like. Dude, what is happening, bro? This 2 megabytes. What do you mean it's taking like a minute to download, bro? Dude! All that, bro. Oh, okay. Sure. Dude, crazy. Okay, bro. That's okay. You know, whatever. Let's play it. The effects remind me a little bit of Motivation by Rock Wizard. Quite simple, but it's kind of cool. Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever seen someone use these diamond objects as block design. That's actually that is crazy. I respect it. Also, I just now realize what this song is. I really don't like this song because this has become wait, okay, this looks like that one audio-visual level. A little bit. But yeah, I really don't like this song because it's become like the color blind of 2.2. Like, everyone's using this. This level, it has neat ideas, but it's a little bit empty. And that one, the one part looks a little bit too similar to what audiovisual has done, like the negative color thing. I don't know if I don't know if I'll send it. Let me play through it one more time. Because like this first part, for example, it's very simple, but it kind of works, right? I audibly clicked there. Okay. Please don't spam caps. People in chat telling me to send a level will not change my opinion on whether I will send a level or not. So there's no point. Yeah, I mean, parts like this, like, the block design is cool, but the background's so empty. And this part just looks like that one audio-visual effect. There's not that much going on, though the colors are really good. I don't know. I'm not sure. Particle only? Oh, this is like a different copy. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel like the level kind of just throws different ideas together. It's very cohesive. The first couple parts, yeah, but as it goes on, not really. Maybe if the song was completely different, I would definitely I would not definitely. I would probably send it. I don't not sure. You know, you know, I will. I'm feeling a bit nice today. I'll send it. We'll see what Rob Top thinks. Wait, give me a moment. Wait, okay, I accidentally swapped. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna mark this in the spreadsheet. All right. 508. So let's do 50. Let's do 50. Creepy pasta. Alright. Alright, see ya, and this kind of gives me Radiation V2 vibes with how the level is structured. Okay, well, maybe not anymore, but this is still pretty cool. It's quite clean. Like, this level is quite clean. Which the creator has done a good job here. I'm noticing, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm noticing a distinct lack of 3D on these square blocks. Alright, let's see this drop. Okay, the drop is less intense than the pre-drop. Which is interesting. Like, the designs and gameplay are fine, but the levels, like, intensity completely vanished when I got to the drop. Huh. Interesting. The level is cool, but I feel like the song was done dirty a little bit at the drop. I mean, the gameplay is pretty solid. I'm probably sending this for a feature, but I am a little bit disappointed in how weak the drop feels compared to the actual pre-drop, which is I am impressed by it, low-key. Alright, bye-bye, legends. Have a good meal. Yeah, I'm probably sending this for feature, honestly. It's solid. But yeah, there's like, the entry into the drop was super weak, and there's just not really that much more going on. I think I'll send it for 8. It's the 8 stars feature. I think that seems about right. Okay, we're like 50 minutes in. I think I'll probably, honestly, I'll probably reset the forum when we hit like 1 hour or something. 308. I might actually have 308 levels. Oh my lord, there's 398 levels in the queue. That's crazy work. Okay, 308. We Goki-san song in the Big 25? Yo. Despite the simplicity, I like the background here. Okay. Okay, this level is pretty creative. It's quite unpolished, but it's pretty creative. That was Old Man Consequences. That's a crazy pull right there. What? I saw the troll face. I'm going back, bro. Nah. I see him in the corner. My goat right there, bro. Okay, I don't like how this jump in particular is completely blind. Oh my god, stop jumping there. Stop jumping. Okay. I'm not a fan of how these trees cover up the gameplay. It's almost impossible to see. This level is very weird, but I kinda like it. Aside some of the gameplay mistakes. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how to feel about this level. That was crazy. I kind of like the level. I kind of liked it. As like unpolished as it was, I think it was pretty creative, honestly. Like low-key, this might be some crazy work, but I'm gonna send it for a feature. I respect the creativity. But if the creator, oh wait, I saw Becca. You're in chat. I think it would be good if that one like dual ball with the black orbs, like where the different faces had like different imagery on it. I think it would be good to add a toggle that disables them because some people have like trypophobia. You know, some people don't like imagery like that, right? So I think maybe add a toggle that removes that art, just in case, right? Because we want everyone to be able to enjoy the level. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Okay, 7-1-1. So let's play. Let's play level 11 if we haven't already. Oh no, I straight up literally have. Okay, so we're doing 71. Like I've already played 11, so we're doing 71. Using creativity, even if it's not a perfect work, counts a lot. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, like I'm completely down to send a level that's super rough around the edges, but has some insanely creative ideas. That okay. That jump kind of kills you sometimes. Very cool so far. Love the simplicity, and the effects work really well. Oh. Not sure how I feel about the gameplay just yet, but I guess we'll see what this level does. This is really solid. Yeah, the color work in this level is really good. Okay, yeah, I'm still not feeling the gameplay that much. It feels super unplay tested because there's some deaths that you can have that seem completely unfair. Man, this level is really nice. Wow. I respect that it's kept up the quality for this entire time. As cool as this level is, I'm not sure if I'm gonna send it for Epic because the gameplay is super awkward. And I can definitely see people not enjoy the level that much. Like, if the, like, a fair few times I've died deaths that felt quite unfair. And I think if those weren't the case, like, in the level, I would probably send it for Epic. But visually, this level is actually awesome. Definitely a feature send. Very good, very cool. Alright. How long have I been live? Oh, 1 hour on the dot. Okay, so let's just do a form reset. We're 1 hour in, and there's 415 requests. Let's just reset the form. Okay. Let's do this. What's up, Goob? Hope you're doing well. Alright, the form has been reset. Feel free to send in your levels again. What should I... I'm gonna play Devil Vortex until while I wait for requests to Dude, Unk still has it. Never mind. Okay. Okay, there's some levels here. And so okay, no, I just scroll through some of, like, the requests that have popped in already. Someone said that their level is Demon 100 stars. Resends don't really do anything, do they? Right? If I've already sent a level and I resend the level, it only updates. Okay, let's say, for example, right, I just sent this level, the level we just played, for feature, right? I sent this for 10 stars feature, right? But if I were to send it again, let's say I would send it for 8 stars epic, right? Then it would only update my send. It would just change the fact that, oh, I've sent it for 8 stars epic now. But it doesn't push the level back up the send tab, right? It doesn't update the send tab position, but it updates what I've sent the level as. So okay, so oh wow. That's crazy. Snow Eye got the first. What is this? What do you mean, LLA? That's crazy. How did this happen? Like, how did this get number 1, bro? That's crazy work. By the way, just asking, can mods send their own levels? Yes. There's It just depends on which mod you ask. I personally don't send my own levels, but it is completely okay to send your own levels because as a moderator, you need to send levels that you think are rate worthy. And if you think your own level is rate worthy, you can send it if you want. Like, it's completely chill. I just personally never send my own levels. This level's pretty good. How did this even, like... How did this even, like, happen? Like, you gifted this to Junkrat, but, like, when did, like... Is there any context behind this level, or was it just, like, haha, you know, I made this level, you can upload it? Oh, what's up, Junkrat? how you do it? All right, watch carefully. Oh, is this a? Oh. I see. Okay, that's cool. That's fire. Hold on, let me also do this. There we go. Hold on, let me first of all, those are like 5 stars. Yeah, okay. I'll send it for a feature. But let's check this. Okay, a lot of link visible. Oh my god! I see him. That's insane. Bro, this is so cursed. This idea, like making these monsters look like ground spikes, is actually genius. I might steal that idea and do that for one of my own levels sometime. Oh my lord! That. That's crazy. That's really creative. Snow Eye, you scare me sometimes. That was fire. You know, I'll do the second level in order as well. What? Hello? There we go. Okay, so we have a jumper inspired level. I'm not doing the first 5 in order yet again. Because then we will barely be able to play like actually random levels and give everyone an equal chance now. Like, I mean, it's just your you know, bang usual like average 1.0 level. It doesn't really do that many interesting things. Like, the gameplay is fine, but I would like the level to do just a little bit more. Like, I don't think the level really does anything compelling for me, personally. Like, it's just a, you know, it's a 1.0 level, you know, like, but for a 1.0 level, I think I wish the level would do a little bit more. Like, like, I have a really good example on how like 1.0 can be used well. Or, well, like this older type of style. This level has insanely good song representation for like what the level actually is. Like, I'm just showing this just to, like, prove that you can do, like, more interesting stuff. Yeah, saying these aren't 1.0 is, that's why I said, like, older style instead. Like, there's no reason to nitpick. I'm just showing that you can do interesting stuff. Because this level just feels like Jumper, but ever so slightly different. To me, at least. But yeah, the Dream Zone levels here is insanely good. I recommend you all go check out the levels. I think the concept of the CC was to build entirely out of 1.0. Yeah, you can still make like more interesting structuring and stuff. In my opinion, at the very least. All right, how many levels do we have? We got 157. I just saw the 157th one pop in. So let's do like the last 2 digits, unless it's a valid 3-digit. 403. That's crazy. All right, I guess we're playing level 3. Yeah, I did a form reset, yeah. This is neat. It's a little simple. It kind of reminds me of those, like the Zen Dash levels a little bit. I don't mind the Zen Dash levels, personally. But like this just seemed to be intended to be a 2.0 style level. I will say the level realistically only has 2 distinct parts, and I feel like it could do slightly more. Like, at this ship part, the visuals should have changed up again, right? because now it just looks like the level is like barely over 30 seconds long, but it doesn't quite have enough variation. Also, by using the Zendash length, you miss out on the peak part of the song. That's true, unless you purposely cut together the song, so it includes like the peak parts. But yeah, it lacks a little bit variation in my eyes. I don't think I'll send this. If that last part, like the ship part, had like a different visual style, I could have probably even sent this. But it's just a little too repetitive and, you know, lacking variation. Alright, first 2 digits. 127. Wait, I can just play that. Hold on. Yeah, I just have 127 in the form. Do form resets delete previous? Yes, that's, yeah, that is what the that is what form resets are. Alright, good night, Carlin. Have a good one. Okay, this is cool. Okay, the Minecraft sound. Okay. This is some incomprehensible gameplay. I just clicked and something worked out and something didn't. Not that the gameplay is bad, it's just I'm finding it. Oh my lord, the game it's a little sudden. It's fun to pull off though. Oh yeah, it's bunch gameplay. I see. That does genuinely make sense. Bunch's gameplay style is interesting, to say the least. Interesting. I think for what the level is, the simple designs work pretty well. Like visually, it is a solid level. The gameplay is just a little bit sudden, I think. But like also, once you do actually understand what to do and pull off the gameplay, it is quite fun. You know what? Maybe the gameplay isn't that bad after all. it's a little bit learny. But you know what? It's fine. You know, that normal mode attempt kind of proved me wrong. So I'll send it for feature instead of star rate. Right. $420? Yo! Let's go. That's awesome. So we're doing 42. Bro, only real ones remember when the randomizer gave me 0, 0, 0. Wait, why does this low-key fit the 420 number with the pulses? Wait, why is it kind of fitting? Okay. Wait, this is really cool. This is like a 1.9 effect level. Always love those. Okay, well, it's not fully 1.9 because of the custom background and stuff, but this is still pretty cool. Like a nice throwback. The gameplay is very fun as well. Visual bug detected. You can see the top of the... And I think there were a few other transitions earlier on where you could also see the... See like above or below the part. Also, this is a small nitpick, but visually there are some inconsistencies, like the 3D not existing on some of these blocks. Like if you're gonna make 3D, you gotta give everything 3D, because otherwise it doesn't really make that much sense. Yeah, this is solid. I'm gonna play it in normal mode as well. Yeah, the transition into that ship I could also see below the part. Yeah, this level's very fun to play. You know what? I was initially gonna send this for Star 8 because it's slightly outdated visually, but the gameplay is very fun. So I'm gonna send it for feature instead. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, the gameplay just bumps it up to feature for me. That was really fun. Alright, last 2 digits this time. I don't think there's 346 levels in the queue. There's 194, but yeah, okay. So we're gonna do the last 2 digits, which is 46. Also, Mangustine, what's up? I saw you in chat earlier, but I was kind of locked in on the level. Okay. Little design thing going on. Definitely, I've seen this type of design before, but it's cool. Also, based song choice. Why did the auto just break? That's crazy. You gotta check out that auto. Ah, I don't like the fact that every other click was click synced except for just a lack of that one click, but that's fine. The visuals are a little bit repetitive though. Because it's a little bit repetitive, I probably won't send it for a feature, but the gameplay is, like, the few bugs here and there aside, I think the gameplay is pretty solid, so I think I'll still send it for a star 8. Alright, it's pretty solid. That was... Yeah, that was like 7, 8. Yeah, let's do 7. It was decent. The gameplay did carry a lot, though. Alright, first 2 digits this time. Wait, 029? Wait, we can just play level number 29. That's crazy. Let's just do 29 then. Especially because I've already played level number 2. Alright, let's see this. Okay, interesting designs. The colors are quite muddy, as you can see, right? So what I immediately would recommend for this level, you see these like white and like grayish glow that is on here. Instead of having it be like white / gray, make this into a blending, like a slightly darker blending version of the main color that you have going on here. So in this case, it would be like pinkish purple. And if you make this like blending, and if you make a few other elements, like maybe like this and this note, you know, just also like blending, it would add like a little bit of variation in your blocks, and it would make it so your visuals don't look like your colors wouldn't look that muddy, right? Because using bright vibrant colors and then plastering like white or gray glow on it, it kind of makes the visuals look a little bit murky and muddy. So that's definitely one thing that could be done. Yeah, I would honestly say that if the colors were patched up and worked on, I think this could maybe get rated. But in its current state, I feel like the colors drag the level down a little bit too much. To me, at least. What happened? What happened? You were on such a good track. All you had to do was change the colors a little bit. What happened? Well, that's a shame. I could have genuinely seen this get rated if the colors were altered a little bit. That's unfortunate. Okay, first 2 digits, unless it's an ID or a number we can actually do. 965. Yeah, you pack it up. All right, we're doing 996. Ooh, good song choice. Why did you not send? Take a gander at why I didn't send the level. Okay, can you please stop tagging me and telling me to play a level? I'm not going to play your level outside of the forum. Alright. This is looking pretty good so far. Very glowy, but I think it quite works. Oh my god, that is fast. Okay. Okay. What is going on? Very, very buggy gameplay. Wow, this... Okay, that was... I didn't like how buggy that transition was. Yeah, this level is suffering from a severe lack of playtesting. Like this gameplay genuinely has potential to be fun, but it feels so like it feels very jank because there's transitions that barely work, and just in general, it's just really awkward to play. Also, even if the last JBYT, even if that last part wasn't a troll, I was still not going to send the level because I gave you constructive feedback on what to do to improve for me to send the level. Yeah, I'm not gonna send this because the gameplay is just way too unplay tested. Like there's transitions that just don't work. Definitely needs like a good, like thought out round of playtesting. All right, we're doing the last 2 digits. This. Okay. Yeah, I usually bad gameplay usually knocks my potential send rating down a lot. Like if the visuals are epic worthy but the gameplay is horrible, then I will probably send it for like a star 8 or maybe feature. The game, I value good gameplay a lot when I'm checking levels. It's 492, so we're doing level 92. Okay, this level has been spammed everywhere, so I'm going to be skipping it. You know, let's do 49. Let's do, like, the other number. This one's also being spammed. When will people learn that spamming your level in the form will not... like, spamming your level in the form will not get me to play your level. Like, I will purposefully skip your level. Okay. Okay, 92 was the skipped one. Let's see if we can play 21. Okay, we can play 21. Dang, when rating levels, I usually value decor a lot more. A lot of people value decoration over levels, but as someone who actually plays a lot of levels myself, I don't. I naturally just value gameplay way more. Because yes, good visuals, like the level might look good, but what's the point if the only way you're gonna get to enjoy the level is through like a showcase? Like if the gameplay is horrible and you won't even be able to like play the level properly and only watch it through a YouTube video, like what's the point? You know? This is quite cool. For 70 million ID, this is actually kind of cool, kind of good. This is cute. very simple, but I think it works pretty well. I can see this be inspired by Lonely Travel a little bit. Like, honestly, I quite like the progression. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll send it for a feature. For a 2-star, that's actually quite nice. I enjoyed it, especially for like how old the level is. It's held up quite well. I respect it. All right, we're doing last 2 digits. Okay, so level 14. I know for a fact that I don't have that many levels in the queue, so we're doing 14. Since the people are confuzzled, will the forum dude, I did a forum reset like half an hour ago. Like every hour that the stream has lasted, I will do a forum reset. Okay, interesting. Really cool structuring going on here. I see the vision. Maybe not with the shader. It's making the gameplay a little bit hard to understand. Also, yeah, okay, some of these clicks are insanely awkward. Okay, very hard to understand where you need to go. I wish the gameplay was telegraphed a little bit better. I don't understand what's happening. Like, what is going on? Like, I just clipped out of the level? How am I a cube? How did I get back up here? What is happening? What? Okay, genuinely, what is going on? Okay, I'm not supposed to be that gravity, apparently. The random invisible hitbox? What? Okay. What? Okay. I got it. Okay, I got the gameplay down, but that is so insanely, like, badly telegraphed and unintuitive. Like, the visuals look really nice, yeah, but again, you need to put more effort into the gameplay. Especially if you're making, like, an insane demon. I'm not playing it at half speed because that will not give me a clear idea on how the gameplay is. It is insanely hard to understand what's going on in this level. yeah, like, I really like these visuals, and I think this level is epic worthy off the bat. Like off the visuals alone, but this gameplay is very, very disappointing. I was expecting way more. This man. That's such a shame. Man, I was gonna send it for epic, but dude, the gameplay is not it. And as much as it hurts me to do this, I'm sending it for star rate. It's not even the fact that the gameplay is learning. I can recognize a learning level when I see it, but the hitboxes are so unclear, and it's so hard to know where to actually go. It's just, I just didn't like the gameplay whatsoever. Are 1.9 style levels still rated or no longer rated? Bro, Rob has rated like actual levels from the 1.9 period. From like 9 or 10 years ago. Like, he's rated old levels by green users this year. Like, I think it's fine. Alright, first two digits. 41, dude, what? I literally played oh no, I didn't. I played 42. Okay, let's play 41. That's short length. Okay. Another first two digits. 222 is crazy. Wait, do I have that many levels? I have. I can play 222. Flight by GMD Craft should have been epic rated. I don't necessarily agree with epic, but I will say that it definitely was robbed by only getting a star rate. Like, star rate for that level is kind of criminal for how good it is. Wait, hold up. Wait, we have a design level going on here. Wait. The creator did say this is an extreme demon, but if it gets a bit too difficult, then I'll swap to video. Why am I getting punished? Why am I getting punished for playing the level correctly and hitting the orb like at the correct time? And the fact that you can hit that corner, we have another case of severe lack of play testing, which is amplified by the fact that this is an extreme demon, so any gameplay faults are immediately exposed. This level looks fire though, what? Okay, that's a nice dash orb that I just skipped.
Hello? There we go. This level looks really nice. I have forgotten to mention, it is a super solid design level visually. Definitely reminds me of like Tongi and like those Mechanical Showdown, Welder by Desumari a little bit. But bro, the gameplay is kinda buns. I don't know, man. Well, okay, calling the entire gameplay not that good is kind of mean, because this gameplay does have its moments where it's quite satisfying. But this level definitely suffers from a lack of playtesting, because there are some unacceptable deaths that just feel like they punish the player for no reason. It is also quite unbalanced. There's some diabolical timings here and there, and then there's spots where the gameplay is like barely hard demon. This part kind of reminds me of Mischievous Mechanism. I don't know if any of you have seen that level, but wait, why is there? Oh, that hitbox is diabolical. The player shouldn't get punished for that. Like I know you're not supposed to hit the orb anyway, but I feel like just the fact that that's a death is kind of weird. I was feeling of like visually, I think this level is almost like it's almost near like epic, but because of the I don't like some of the gameplay stuff. I might send it for star 8 again. Yeah, I'll send it for star 8. I wasn't a fan of the gameplay. Yeah, visually, I think the level is pretty good still. What's your hardest? Bausha Vortex. I've beaten 42 Extreme Demons, so I feel like I feel like I can give, you know, reliable feedback on Extreme Demon gameplay. Alright, we're doing, I don't know, the last 2 digits this time. Okay, I can't play level 3 because I've already played level 3, so I'm just gonna do level 70. Yo, what's up, Super Cluck? Hope you're doing well. Okay. So this is supposedly a hard/insane demon. So we'll see. You have an exam in 20 minutes? Good luck. You got this. This is cool. I like the atmosphere that this level is giving. Okay. Why is there a saw blade hitbox there? Why is there a saw blade hitbox there? Why is that? That's so mean. You shouldn't do that. This kind of reminds me of Well Rested. Maybe a little too much of Well Rested. Okay, the level's slowly starting to fall apart in the sense that it's becoming a little bit messier. And the visuals haven't really changed up much. Okay, I don't know what happened with the colors in this part. This is way too saturated. The first part was pretty cool, but I feel like the level kind of lost its identity by being a little bit too similar to Well Rested. And dude, this camera, okay. That's also a bad camera movement. Especially if you're lining up for a hard timing, that is a really bad camera movement. I don't think I'll send it because the level kind of fell apart as it went on. But if it kept up the sort of quality, as it like the quality it had in the beginning, I would have maybe sent it for star 8. I have first 2 digits. 56. Are you still sick? Not necessarily. I don't feel that sick. Okay, quite a clean design level. This reminds me a lot of, like, mid 2.1 type design. Okay. From your experience with having a brother, you can confirm I'm sick, but I'm straight up not sick. I didn't expect this to turn into like almost 9 circles-ish. That's crazy. Your brother has been sick for a whole month. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm sick. The only thing that's currently wrong with me is the fact that I have a stuffy nose because of allergies, but that doesn't count because I literally have chronic allergies, which means I have them 24/7. Like, I'm not sick, just allergies. I mean, this is just solid. The gameplay is also quite good. I feel like these designs are like, I've seen this type of design like a lot before. I probably won't trend it for Epic, but it's pretty solid. Oh wait, this literally just is like 2 years old as well. I mean, it's aged pretty well. I think it's still worthy of a feature, but like, I was gonna send it for feature anyway, probably. Let's do that. All right. We're doing the last 2 digits. 80. Would you be fine with me DMing you about someone who should be comment banned later? Oh, yeah, sure. You can DM me about any, like, Elder mod related stuff. Except for whitelisting, because I've set up whitelist requests in my server now. But yeah, you can DM me about anything else that I can handle. This is a crazy song for a slow 3-star level, by the way. This is a diabolical song choice. You've been working on a level about pharmacies ever since your September 6th. That's crazy. What would a pharmacy level even consist of? Like, yeah, the enter and exit effects are actually pretty good, but what? The level broke? What? Hello? Wait, what? Actually, what happened? What happened? Like, I mean, the block designs are okay, but it definitely needs some more variation and maybe some work on the colors as well. It's a little, it's quite repetitive too, and the song choice is diabolical, but you're getting there. You're getting there. Okay. Alright. Chat. I am very hungry. Right? And I want to go get food in a bit. Should I do one last form reset and then we let the top XP, like number 1 in XP, choose the number of the final level to play? Like, what do you guys think? So we do form reset, and whoever's number 1 gets to choose the number. Whoever's like number 1 in the XP tab. Okay, never mind. I can't do the XP thing because everyone's stuck on 150 XP. That's cool. My plan immediately fell apart. That's actually crazy. Thank you, YouTube, for making a sick, sick XP system. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do form reset anyway, and I'll just play like the very first level that gets. Oh no, I'm going to specifically play the 10th level that gets requested. So people who bought their like, there are some people who bought form submissions, so they wouldn't be able to grab number 1. So we're doing specifically level number 10. Wait. Okay, there are more than 10 bots. Alright, how about we do level number 50? Like big 5-0. Surely no one has 50 bots, right? A kilogram of 30-month old Parmigiano? That's diabolical. Alright. I'm gonna open form in a bit. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to open form in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The form is open. And I'm specifically playing the 50th level in the form. And while we wait for the level, you know, what should I play until we reach the like level 50? Let's play. Alright. I have an idea. Allegiance, please no. Actually, yeah. I folded, like, frame 1. That's crazy. Okay. I'll play the 50th level in a bit, because I think there's enough requests now. Dude, that's crazy. I still don't know how points work, me neither. Okay, dude, this level kind of buns. All right, let's play level 50. Are you guys ready for level 50? Oh, drum roll. Link. I'm playing Link. Okay, nothing I haven't seen before in visual department, but I'll hear the level out because the colors are decent. Alright, good luck, Superclock. What's up, Gruzy? You joined at a bad time, Gruzy. I'm literally about to wrap up stream. This is the last level I'm playing. Yeah, the colors in this are pretty good. What's up, Raz? This is the most slideshow song I've ever heard. That's crazy. How to download like free Clash of Clans troops, like 2025 working APK, free APK download, and then this is like the background song. This was solid. Definitely seen these visuals a bunch of times before, but the colors at the drop are pretty nice. And the gameplay is pretty decent as well. I definitely think that some better pulsing in the pre-drop would have made the level stand out a little bit more. I will say though, as far as the gameplay goes, I don't like ship parts where you just stay in the middle of the screen. Like this. Like, that's not gameplay. You're just flying in the middle of the screen, right? This level's okay. Maybe I'll send it for just a star 8 for the lazier gameplay parts. But it's okay. Oh, and with that, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you everyone for joining. Sorry for those who couldn't get their level played. Hopefully next stream you'll get luckier. Feel free to join my Discord server. The link is somewhere on my channel. Maybe in the description of the stream. Not sure. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably stream maybe during the weekend. So, goodbye.